We're talking jaywalking. If you recklessly cross the street, this video shows the consequences. You might be hit by a vehicle. The person here is going to be okay. Thanks for joining us for 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Heidi Hatch. According to Utah law, if a pedestrian is crossing outside of a crosswalk, they have to yield the right-of-way to the vehicles. Samantha Hoffman is live for us in St. George tonight. And Sam, are police seeing an increase from people improperly using crosswalks or just not paying attention to that oncoming traffic?
Yes, they are. Luckily, there haven't been any collisions like that today, but I've counted about 15 people throughout downtown who I saw crossing the street without a crosswalk. Now, some of those people, there was no crosswalk in sight, so that makes sense, and others, they were within 10 feet of a crosswalk. Police tell me that they've added these flashing lights and have seen accidents go down, so they hope to add more of them. This video by Collision Cam shows a woman dart out in traffic, dodging vehicles, attempting to get to the other side before a car hits her. She only suffered minor injuries.
A lot of times we have pedestrians that get struck like this, aren't taking responsibilities for themselves, and they just run into the roadway, assuming that traffic is actually going to stop for them when it doesn't.
Sergeant Needles, St. George Police, says pedestrians are allowed to cross without a crosswalk in Utah if there's not one present on each side of the block. But he urges people to find one.
It takes their safety into consideration. It also gives us teeth to hold drivers accountable when they're not following the laws.
One homeowner who lives across Vernon Worthen Park tells me there's not always a choice.
I can either stay home or cross without a crosswalk, but I look both ways.
She says her street is full of seniors, and her disabled neighbor had issues crossing the street.
She was always afraid crossing the street. She had a wheelchair, and so that might indicate a need for one.
Police say they are working with the city to identify areas like schools and shopping centers that need more crosswalks. The city has added flashing light crosswalks around Utah Tech and are considering them near Dixie High. Judy hopes the park might be a good spot to target, saying the farmers market and rodeo crowds make crossing more dangerous.
A lot of people are backing in and out, and of course anytime there's a flashing light, you know, it alerts you.
If you want to try one of these flashing light crosswalks, they are just off of Utah Tech. You'll just go up, press the button, and warning lights will turn on as you safely cross the street. Live in St. George, Samantha Hoffman, KUTV 2 News.